Hi everyone. I'm glad my last attempt didn't work and I deleted those two attempts. Cause the second attempt was like my fingers pressing random stuff. I was like, what? No, the first attempt was my mistake because I was trying to grab the back of the phone, and I guess it's like touch sensitive and you can stop the video by touching the camera. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It's a Moto G 2025, so it's from last year. Anyways, but it's a really awesome phone. Like, people are like, what is that? Oh my gosh. Even one of my close friends who has an iPhone is like, if I didn't have an iPhone, I'd get that VoL. And I'm like, okay. So, in the last record that I just recently made, hi everyone, it's Sam VoL again. I don't know if I already said that. But I do want to get this cooking done, and it's perfect because this is like a post. I want to say it's a spiritual session, but we're going to call this is going to be another mutuality session because we're cooking. It's post our Bible scripture study, and I shared a lot with y'all. Like, sharing spiritual stuff with y'all is like a lot for me. So, what I didn't get to say was that session was also meant to give you protection. I'm trying my best to protect myself, and I invite those of you who would also like some protection to also be protected, because that's what I was asking for from the Most High. Internally was protection, and I wanted to, and I didn't mean to. It's not like I felt pressed to share that with y'all before starting, or at some point letting you know that that's what I wanted to also incorporate. But oh my gosh, where are my glasses? It's starting to show. That's why I try not to wear my glasses all the time. But yeah. So it's like I want to share my attempt at asking the Most High, the benevolent Most High, to protect us from all forms of adversities and negativity. See, where were my glasses is showing up on this spot too. Oh my gosh. I go to the restroom. So yeah. Yeah, so I gotta stop wearing my glasses all day. I need to test one of these noodles. Like I said, in the last record, it's just, oh, well, I don't want to show products, sorry. I mean, it's non-profit, though. It's non-profit, sorry. This is a non-profit channel. I actually got this from a food pantry, and more to come on that. It tastes kind of bland, even though I seasoned it, but it's like one of these makes so much. I'm just making one of them. Yikes. There's also the marinara sauce my mom left. Actually, it's thick though. It's okay. I think I'm gonna add some garlic salt. Yeah. Get some garlic salt in here. At first I'm like, oh my gosh, I put so much water, oh my gosh. And look at this, it's so much. Sheesh. Yeah. Also, I put the seasonings first, but there is a thick richness to it, so that's good. And I still taste at least a little bit of the seasoning, so it's not like it's nothing, but to me it's just like a little bland, I'm trying to learn not to over season stuff, but I don't cook all the time and I don't eat as much every day. So that's also like my body. Okay, well, look, I'm a Sagittarius. My body's like, you need this. You might overdo it, but you don't do this often. Do this, So yeah, that's what happens with cooking for me. And then I'm trying to learn how to, when I'm trying to be considerate of myself and I don't want too much taste, or when I'm trying to be considerate of myself and others, if I have guests over, they don't want it too spicy or too salty. Voila. Bon appetit. Okay, that's enough stirring that. So we don't want to over stir. Also, I feel like I should add lemon pepper, actually. So we're not done stirring. Because I'm gonna add lemon pepper because I feel some type of way. And it's lemon pepper salt, actually. It's lemon pepper, salt. It's lemon pepper seasoning salt. And because I did not add lemon pepper at all to the meat. Intentionally, I want it to be more Creole than Cajun, which seems contradictory, but there's a reason for that. I'm just trying to test things out. And see how the meat is doing. That's good. The chopped peppers look great. I can barely see any onion, any white from the onions. It's coming out great. Actually, yeah, this one's bigger, but too late. So we can turn the meat up, actually, because I'm ready to be finished. I want to be respectful of your time, my time. That last session was heavy. I want to just chill out with some gaming, you know, and then eat a little bit. It's kind of late. But also, oh yeah. So yeah, you know, I wanted to like, here, let me get a chair. You know, also, I wanted to share with y'all, I wanted to finish this message before 12 a.m. or midnight my time, where I'm currently at now, because my time is technically where I was born, on the East Coast in Miami, Florida, but I'm living in the Pacific Northwest. So yeah, so I'm 3 hours behind. I'm still getting used to that still, and like, especially when I'm communicating with family and stuff, it's really interesting. So I wanted to share this with y'all before midnight. Oh my gosh, before something happens. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's hope nothing happens. But yeah, so I wanted to just, it was a goal. Actually, I wonder what time it is right now. Oh, it's my friend. Okay. Get her back on the phone. Let me clarify real quick. Hit her back on the phone. That's a slang for I'm gonna message her back. Yeah, so I gotta be careful with my glasses, and people are always asking me, and then it makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm like, I'm not trying to be weird or nothing. Like, are my eyes going two separate ways? Because my sister-in-law said that happened one time. I was like looking at her like that. I was like, damn, maybe that is why. One of the reasons why I started wearing glasses, but I know one of my main reasons because I can't see too far. Like, things too far away, like even decent sized letters are like way too small. Not small, they're blurry. They're like blurry. But yeah, large letters, of course, I can see, which is why I said way too small. They seem way too small. So yeah, I want to share this with y'all. Finish my cooking. Yeah. Leave y'all with an open prayer. For me, an open prayer is that you're like intentionally, consciously trying to subconsciously embed prayer into your routine. It can be throughout the day for a moment. It could be throughout the week, the year, a month, or the rest of your life. You can practice open prayer. That's what I try and do, even in self defense. When I've defended myself before, physically, I still try and incorporate that type of mentality. It's definitely helpful. But yeah, this is Crest is like my channel where I can just say what I'm about to say, which is like, I'm so glad that my chairs are so easy to move around in my apartment. Like my small chairs, like my single person chairs, except for that one over there. That one's a little like bulky or whatever, but like most of my chairs are so easy to move around. I can just say that and not worry about anything here. Like here on Crest, I'm just, as long as it's not like crazy or like self-harm or hurting someone else, I think that on Crest, it'll be cool if we say whatever we talk about, whatever we need to talk about, and work it out. As long as we're being respectful. It's not like we can talk about racial slurs, but we're not calling each other racial slurs. That would be obviously a no-no on Crest and in the Crest community space. I'm so glad I did that last record. I even feel a little more energized now, because I did it. It's out the way, and now it paves the way for new Mutuality sessions. Like I feel like that was like my goal, a big goal, was Mutuality sessions, like for Crest, and I wanted to get there. I just didn't know what it was called yet. I didn't know how to form it. I didn't know which word to use. So I had to be honest with myself and give myself some time to figure out what am I trying to do with this YouTube channel? Why am I affiliated with more than one YouTube channel? What is the purpose of doing that? And I think this will be the purpose for me. It for some reason it just helps me focus to just focus with each affiliate on each channel at different times. If I could do more than one at the same time, sure. That's the whole point. That's what would be cool, right? Yeah. I think I'm officially gonna test some of this meat. I can turn it up a little bit because I have a cover now. Hoo-ah! So awesome. Thanks to my awesome friend Kara. Shout out to her. She's so awesome. But yes, you are now cooking with VoL. Chef VoL. This could also be a mixture session, But I think I want it to be a Mutuality session because, for me, cooking is also, it can be very spiritual. It can be ritualistic sometimes. I try not to waste food. I don't know if there is a culture that glorifies wasting food. Maybe there is. No disrespect. That's just not how I was brought up, so, yeah. I'm just sharing with you my path at this time as far as what I'm doing here on Crest. It's important that I try and get info out and try and help people grow and also try and retain what I've learned, I think that's an important part of it too. Now it's starting to smell more like cooked meat instead of like roasting veggies. Not that I hate or have anything against roasting veggies. Roasting veggies smells really great. Yeah, I'm getting a little more interactive because I'm finished with my study session and nonprofit work takes a lot of energy. It almost feels like you're overexerting because it's nonprofit work. And you want to stay genuine and you really, most likely you care about it, hopefully. you care about people, and you care about your work, and you care about yourself. So that's a lot to juggle with nonprofit work. When it's for-profit work, you're either working for someone or you're working for yourself for finances. That's it. You're trying to make that money. But for some people, that is a passion. That's their spiritual path. Being for-profit. That's their thing. That's what they enjoy. That might be how they were brought up and all types of stuff. Trained in schools and classes and all types of things. Yeah. So. Wow, it's coming out great. It smells great. Yeah, I was gonna taste it, but I think I wanted to cook a little more because I had it on low for a really long time, and I just wanted to like focus on talking to y'all and trying to learn the electric stove a little more. I actually don't mind the electric stove. It's safer, and I don't know, it seems more efficient, and then it just seems safer. That S word, safe. You know. Like, but there's something about gas stoves that are cool too, and makes you feel nostalgic. But when I was first introduced into electric stoves a long time ago when I was a kid, so by the time I was born, I think electric stoves were kind of like the norm, or becoming very popular, so, or already like they're very established or something. Because I was born in '89, so yeah. My sensei, Venus Carmen, check her out. She's my sensei. She said to me one time, it's Pink and Blue Network. She said to me one time, when you're trying to elevate in life, when you're trying to do something with your life, sometimes people can't help it. They try and bring you down, Yeah. So, okay, now we're gonna let it cook with intensity. Yeah, now it's gonna really cook in there because I have it on that's the highest I've ever cooked it before. So, I don't know if you can see that, but because when I first tried to cook meats on this electric stove, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to fry this thing up. Then I had it like up here or up here, like in between here. Man, I was like, okay. So now I cook like medium or lower. So we're gonna try another noodle. Let's rinse it off. We might feed some friends tomorrow, you never know. Try to be considerate. And I'm on camera now, so can't be nasty. But hey, most chefs always taste it and put the spoon right back in. That's the old ways to kiss the chef. You're kissing the chef basically, but I don't know. People don't like to think about that type of stuff. I don't know if it looks done to you all, if it looks finished or ready, but drop it in. Oh, there's a small one right there. Okay. Oh yeah. I definitely taste the overpowered butter that I put in there. So I'm gonna make it as hot as possible, like right here, right? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer it over to this. Didn't get a colander, but there's a reason why I did that. This. Make it hot. Put it in here. I don't even know if it's enough space. I might need 2 containers. Wow. Or I can just cook. You know what I can do? I can just leave it in that pot. But the excess water I can put in here. Because that's what I usually do when I have too much spaghetti. That's why I have this big pot. Big pot. How are you looking? Woo! But yeah, they're ready. I mean, they're crying out. They're not. I don't think it's like ready, but it's actually pretty good, y'all. Buttery. Still not as seasoned as I prefer, but very buttery. It's kind of blandish. But that's why we have the meat and Alfredo. I forgot about that. I'm just gonna put Alfredo. I don't think I'm gonna put sauce because I don't know. I still want to use my mom's sauce. She still might want to cook with it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, that's good enough. We're done with the pasta. Okay. I'm getting kind of toasty in here. I guess it's fine. I was just a little worried about my medication items flying away. If I turn on that small fan, ready to go. Okay. Put on the cool eye. And then excess water. Stop. Shake it. Oh, I smell the garlic though. The garlic salt. Huh. I mean, I don't taste the garlic, but it's still, like I said, it tastes good. Don't get me wrong. It's just kind of blandish. Sorry, Chef VoL. Just tastes a little blandish, brother. I don't know. I wonder if I should add milk and I don't know. It's really buttery. I think the Alfredo and all that butter is enough. And I think that's good. Whatever water's left, I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'm gonna keep whatever water's left in here. So, I don't remember all the ingredients. Dang, where's that thing that's like, it has teeth? Don't I have one of those things? It's like it has teeth and you can like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a spoon, but it has teeth. I thought I had one of those. I'm asking y'all like y'all live here. I'm done. Well, you kind of do live here though. Y'all do live here. Now where is I guess I can use like tongs. You know, and like mix it up. Try and torque a little something. I could really just do. Oh dang, yeah, we gotta put on the cool one because we gotta. I lost some water. Oh, but this is good because look, I can add water. Oh, you can't really see though. Because I can add some water to help it out if it's too dry at the bottom. Cool. I learned a new technique. That's why I wasn't in a rush to get the colander. I know the colander is preferred and stuff, but you know. I hope I'm saying it right, colander. Ooh, you know, people get offended. I don't even think I'm gonna need the tongs, you guys. Oh, the meat is going crazy. I can smell it. Hold on. Yeah. It's ground turkey. I think I already told y'all that in the last record. It's ground turkey. about, I can even put some of this spaghetti broth in there. Just a little bit, like. That's good. Yeah, another new technique. It's ground turkey. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, some of the meat got mad at me. I apologize. I wasn't turning it enough. But it's not, none of them are brown or burnt, so I don't know what that's all about, but guess we'll have to find out the hard way. But I definitely was not turning it enough this often. That's why I say you gotta be careful when you put it just above medium, because these electric stoves, they'll cook. Gotta stay on point. Okay. I gotta get back to that. Focus. Okay. It really wasn't that bad. I guess it was just completely close. It's garlic Alfredo. I don't know if you saw that. In the front, I was like, is the front off? The front's off. I can also transfer this over to the bigger. Where's the spoon? Okay, I need a. Wait, where did my cooking spoon go? Is this? It's like a mystery. I've just had that thing. Oh look, what do you know? I have a mason jar now. Ah, I didn't think about that. What? Still recording? Okay. Dang, what? Oh, you guys, you see? Oh my gosh, you guys. The cooking spoon was right in my face, you guys. Wow. That's hilarious. See? I was just talking about this with some awesome fellow members at North Star Clubhouse, and I was talking to my sister about it. I was talking to my friend Kara about it. And you think something is gone is right in your face, like, where's my phone? I'm like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's, oh, you know, like that. It's so funny, right? We're such brats, right? We're so used to having everything we want the way we want it, like how we want it, and then like, bam, no, that's not always gonna be the case. Like, damn. You never know. Maybe some people live their whole lives and that never changes. They always do get what they want, you know? Or unfortunately, maybe the opposite happens, you know? Okay, here we go with the meat again. I remember this time. It's just a different type of pan, that's all. I'll turn this one on, turn this one off. Now, this is where I want the meat to be, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Cool. I'm putting on medium for the final push. On this eye, because this eye is bigger. On medium, I'm going to cover it and I'm going to turn it off in like 2 minutes or less. Just give it an intense last push. Mind you, I haven't even tasted the meat yet. I hope it's spicy enough and seasoned enough, because I was a little bit lighter, or a lot lighter this time. But I went in with the Creole seasoning for sure. I put a nice amount to make up for the fact that I wasn't using Cajun this time. So because I'm not using Cajun this time, I was trying to like, let me see, what should I do that would, you know what I'm saying? Just try and change it up. Compensate for not having the Cajun seasoning, because the Cajun seasoning complements the cayenne, which makes it taste even spicier, and has even more of a kick. In my opinion, I might be wrong. That's what my taste buds tell my brain to tell you guys. My stomach is like, I rule. I'm like, creep. So yeah, that's the experience I have. Like, okay, so I'm putting even a little higher, like bam, that much, like that much, bam. I'm gonna count. Or I'm not gonna count because I'm gonna do that math. So starting now. Okay, we were at 30-25 right when I said starting now and pointed at the camera. So 30-25. So at 31, that will be 30. So in 35 seconds, that would make the minute, and then 30. So like 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Oh yeah, so 31:25. Yeah, or less. Cause I think I'm about to take it off right now. In like 3, 2, 1, take it off. Yeah, I don't want to wait too long. Now let's try the spaghetti. Okay, bon appetit. Have a taste. How does it taste with the Alfredo? Just one. Okay, one bite I should say, because just one measly spaghetti is not gonna do it. Alright, yeah, I forgot I was putting the garlic Alfredo, so I need to stop crying like a little baby about how it doesn't taste spicy enough. I mean, not spicy enough, salty enough. Salty spaghetti. You don't want too spicy. Spaghetti that's too spicy, I guess. This got to stay clean. Didn't have to use it. Now we're just letting up. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna look at it. Just gonna chill for a second. And we don't want it to cool off too fast, so I'm gonna turn the fan off. And make sure everything's off. And I might get I'm not sure what session I'm gonna do yet. Oh yeah, I remember now. Never mind. I remember. I have to sign in. Wow. We did it. Woo, cool, man. Yay, I'm proud of myself. Well, is it before 12? What time is it? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is. It's 11:24. Wow. Okay. But in other places in the world, it's definitely already tomorrow. Which is so crazy, right? Or powerful. Venus Carmen Sensei says. Yeah. So, I think that's all I got for y'all. Maybe I'll do a little outro before, because I don't want to make the videos go too long. That's 2 videos already. Even though I have a nice little amount of space on my phone, I prefer to, like, I don't know, respect, you know, the current, what they present is what's being presented to me as the capabilities of my phone at this time. So, yeah, much love, y'all. I just want to say hi. This is Sam VoL himself, you know. I think I am gonna end this as a Mutualite session. Because inwardly I'm a Neutralite, and the other half of my spiritual path is outwardly I'm a Mutualite, because I'm choosing to share and not keep it a secret that I'm a Neutralite. And then the reasons why I identify as a Neutralite. There might be a million people tomorrow that might be like, well, we identify as Mutualite, but some people don't know what the heck he's talking about. And then, like, there's more of them, just one and one of me. So, who do you think is gonna win that argument? You know, so unless the truth be told and stuff, which is good, that always happens. The truth does always come out. But I'm talking about like in this lifetime, like per my safety, you know. So yeah, I think it's important that I share this mutual message with you because I would prefer to like have like, I hate to sound like a broken record, but like a safe space for us to practice good community health, or at least try to practice our ideal of good community health based off of like our current understanding, you know. So, yeah, it's always weird that the camera's like right there, but then I can't see myself. But then it's like boom. Yeah. I don't know. It's cool hanging out with y'all, for sure. Important stuff, you know. I think that moving forward, I am feeling the impression that I should, and I'm also feeling the impression that I should share with you that the person that I learned, or the entity that I learned, that is known as the Holy Ghost, is pressing me to share that this is a good message to share with you from the place of where the Holy Ghost is coming from, because through me I'm trying to share with you that it's supposed to be like a good community health space, including a good community health space for spirituality, especially like spirituality practices that are not offensive to one another. So like if I'm offended by a certain spiritual practice, then I might say, hey, well, you know, maybe I won't talk about that on this channel, but thank you for explaining what it was. I'm glad I know now. But like I'm not really gonna do that here, you know. Or if that person is willing to like coexist and explain, and each time we talk about it, they explain how it could help other people coexist with different religions and blah 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 and all other stuff, whatever, especially when it comes to me in a respectful way, like how is this gonna help me in the future on a personal level, like no secrets or strings attached, you know. How's that gonna help this channel? How's that gonna help people watching this channel? How's it gonna help, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that's where I would come from. And then from my perspective, I would like explain why certain scriptures stand out to me and why I still like partake in certain spiritual practices, you know, and how they help me with those things that I just asked, that I would hypothetically be asking that other person, you know. So, yeah, you know, is that a random, like, diced red pepper? Yeah, you know, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Yeah, I think it's finally time to check the meat. Because, I don't know, man, it's scary to practice your spirituality. Whether it's popular or not, whether it's considered evil or not, it's, for me, it's a scary thing. Maybe for someone else it's not that scary, but for me it is, for many different reasons. Because first of all, I don't want to offend an almighty entity. Okay, like let's start with that. Woo! I definitely don't want to get on the wrong side of an omnipotent, omniscient, omniscient, omnipresent, And in my opinion, omnintelligent and omnitemporal, right? Which would be omnipresent, which means because that entity is throughout time is always going to be there whether you like it or not. So I think that fits into omnipresent. They're always going to be there. But I would say omnitemporal if someone wants to be specific about time, and then I would say omnintelligent if omniscient seems like, what does that mean? Because that's what I was like, what does that mean? But it's almost the same thing. But you're saying omni-intelligent. You're saying like you're focusing on the mental aspect of that so-called sentient life form. You know, that's almighty or whatever. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. It's over. The meat is seasoned. Whoa! Yo, I gotta use a different plate because that had like, or do I? I'll live. It's just me. Honestly, it really is. But I do have to use this for the utensils. Or I'll use this. Stop being lazy. Actually, I could put this next to you guys. Or not. I'll put it over here. Nah, it's too far. See what I go through? Yeah, because I'll be trying to like... actually, yeah. That's where that's supposed to go. So this can sit here. Now, I am going to need those tongs. Damn. No, I don't. I use a clean fork to pick up the noodles in case a friend wants some of my cooking tomorrow. So I'm not like, oh yeah, I was eating out of the pot. Not saying I've never done it before, but like as a whole meal to sit there and actually do it the whole time, I can just put it on a plate and sit at my table. I'd probably rather do that because that's just how I was brought up. I don't know. Call it whatever you want. I've been accused of being sadiddy. I laugh and joke about being bougie, but I know where I came from. Trust me, baby. I know where I came from in South Florida, so yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I had a loving family, an awesome creator. This is a lot of noodles that I'm not gonna eat all at once, which is okay. Then I'll just cover it, and then I didn't get like more. I didn't get like hella plates, and like cook like little stuff that's like, cause I know like people have a nice amount of it, and then other people kind of slack like me, and then some other people are like in the middle. I'd rather be like where that first person was, like, because I want to have something where I can like go, I'm on the go, or something quick, and then I cook. I try and cook a lot intentionally, but I also underestimate how much can fit, how much like this makes. So I'm learning that, and then like it helps because then I can save money and then save resources, not pollute the environment, and then like all types of stuff. Don't get me started. So yeah, it's great. By the way, it's delicious. Now I'm gonna do the meat. It's very delicious. Like the meat is very delicious, y'all. The ground turkey, because I cut up I was like, why do I have two forks? It was the clean fork. I was like, hold on. I was gonna put it in my plate. You see? I was like, wait. Stay over there. This is for me. Okay. The meat. That's what I was doing. That's why I grabbed. What was I saying, you guys? Damn. Shit, I forgot what I was saying. Sorry. But yeah, I have a loving creator and stuff. I had a loving family, and like, I just was brought up a certain type of way. Even though we didn't have all the money in the world, I was still just brought up a certain type of way. Like, just try and do this. Like, try and have some of this going on. Like, damn. You don't have to be like horrible in life. Try and do this. This makes it so that people understand that you're trying to communicate this. So that was helpful because I had good family and good friends, and family, friends, and cousins. That basically family, everyone that helped raise me. Yeah, it has like a sauce to it, vibe to it, kind of. Because of how I did the oil and stuff. This is the finished product. Ground turkey, diced red peppers, diced onions, seasonings, especially Creole seasoning, and garlic salt. And then the same with the and turmeric in the ground turkey and in the pasta, turmeric. And then garlic, salt, and lemon pepper for the spaghetti. Then garlic Alfredo, and then that's it, pretty much. Okay. Much love. Bon appetit. What can I say? As a Mutualite, I'm trying to learn a lot of new skills. Sometimes people say being a jack of all trades is the business. Some people say mastering one thing is the business. I don't know. Somewhere in between is awesome. I just know I like to play video games. I was brought up spiritual, hyper religious actually. That led to me becoming spiritual instead of religious. But obviously I'm still religious somewhat. And then so I think I'm trying to the culmination of all of that is I'm trying as a Mutualite, I need to do something with this. Like, this is serious stuff. Like, I need to, establish, buildings for people that identify as Mutualites. Like, buildings all over the multiverse. Because we need to be safe and, practice. For me, it would be peace. Because, let me clarify. Those buildings, there's going to be whoa. Hold up. The mutual understanding is you ain't trying to kill nobody or steal from nobody or vice versa or whatever, right? That's where I'm at with that. That's where we're at. So anyways, y'all. Mwah, much love. Peace out. This has been Chef Sam VoL. And I'm here with Crest, where I am your Mutualite, Sam VoL as well. Practicing Mutuality. I'm gonna lead with Mutuality because it's the best language that I can use for what's inside, which is neutrality, which was kind of shaped by different things. Because I will also say this. Neutrality for me, with the N, like Nicholas or Nicole, is also for me, neutrality is also shaped by Shintoism. Because I trust that the Most High is everywhere and can be in anything and everything. They can be the water. She can be time. He can be nature. The Most High can be anything. The kami are everywhere because the kami may represent one god or they may represent different gods because God is incomprehensible in the first place. But the way I was brought up is there is one Most High Lord, and at the same time, in a lot of my recent studies, especially in the wards that I've gone through in my 20s, we definitely say thank you to Heavenly Mother and Heavenly Father, which was mind-blowing to me and awesome. So, I don't know. And I think Heavenly Mother is mentioned multiple times in the Book of Mormon and other sacred texts that's connected to the Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure Heavenly Mother comes up more than once. But yeah, I definitely want to say that to y'all, that my path, so that's what I'm saying. Another person might identify as a person that practices neutrality, but they might be like, what? Wait. Like, I worship light. I'm like, what? Okay, well, that's cool. That's what you do. That's not what it means for me because of this path. But because it's neutrality and you're trying to understand me, I can rock with that. That's how you do. But I don't do that. So, moving on. Like, Shintoism, if that might throw someone off and they might be like, what? Like, how is that part of neutrality? Well, like I said, that's why it's called neutrality. It's not called VoL's breath or something, or the VoL of nose, or the path of VoL or something, you know? That's not what it's about. So yeah. But in one sense, I'm sharing with you the path of VoL in neutrality, if that makes sense. Because I really wouldn't want that person to feel offended if they want to identify as a neutralite and some other stuff, or that other stuff is incorporated into why and how they identify as a neutralite. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm doing. So, I don't know. Yeah, but then I'm like, but there's certain parts where things are going to have to be like, cleared up. So, yeah, so I'll say that with y'all. And that feels more like a closing because, yeah, as a mutualite, I wanted to say to you all that, part of me being a mutualite, practicing mutuality so that we're having a mutual exchange, with an M like Michael. Like, I practice mutuality forefront because I'm mutual. When I walk around every day, I am mutually trying to look out for myself and others. And then, of course, there's going to be that person that's like, haha, well, you know what I'm about. So I'm like, dang. But, like, spiritually, that's also a problem. See? Because somebody might show you one side of themselves, but then on the inside, they're like, ugh, can't wait to plot to get rid of that person. And then you're just left thinking, like, I thought we were cool. So, yeah. So, neutrality with an N like Nicholas would be my response to a person that is also identifying as a neutralite that practices neutrality with an N like Nicholas, because on the inside they might be saying that they practice neutrality and they might even say everything matches up. They're at peace with where they're at in their religion. We might even have the same upbringing, but that one part where they might not worship the Most High, they worship a different entity, I would just say my reaction and my response to that is also neutrality still, because I'd still be like, well, in my respectful path of neutrality, that's where I would end, like where we're similar in neutrality, and then that's it. I respect the concept of why you worship that person. Everyone has to do their job, so there you go. And then for me, I'm doing my best to try and do my job in worshiping the benevolent Most High, because I prefer benevolence, because I already know that I'm not perfect and I can be the opposite of good, and I prefer not to be. But that's, you know what I'm saying, I'm respecting that, like, everyone has a dark half, like negative half. Okay, so yeah, so in that sense, that's why I would say I would incorporate Shintoism, because the Most High lives right here. The Most High lives in that light. The Most High can live anywhere. The Most High can live in my forehead. The Most High can live in other parts of my body, in my fridge, that fan over there, like, and the Most High, Heavenly Mother and Heavenly Father are able to, like, they can make a human form, they can be a human, they can also, like, take over a human. Instead of, like, demonic possession, it would be probably, like, divinic possession, or angelic possession. I don't know how that would go, because no one talks about angelic possession. Like, you hear about it kind of, sort of, in the Bible in certain stories, like instances of it, but it's always the Lord comes to that person. It's not like an angel took over that person. It's always the Lord, which also makes that distinct difference very unique, in my opinion. Right? I don't know if y'all caught that, but yeah. So yeah, with Shintoism, I just love that. Like that there's kami everywhere, so I feel like yes, the Most High through Jesus Christ can be anywhere and everywhere in all places at once. He can watch your timeline and be like, "Oh, okay, you just changed that up. Well, I ain't gotta punish you for that. Dang. Like this timeline says that's not what you were about to do." Like, dang. Whew. So yeah, it's a little scary, but yeah, keeps you on your toes. Yeah. Okay, so much love. Chef Samvo here. Um, the Mutualite VoL himself, practicing mutuality and inwardly practicing neutrality with an N, like Nicholas. So yeah, alright. This has been a mutual session. Yeah, I like mutual session number 2. Alright, see y'all later. Much love.